We tend to view top-tier superheroes as universal problem solvers. The common perception is that these figures can be dropped into any environment, and their powers will naturally overcome any obstacle. To test that theory, we can look at a specific relocation, swapping Batman and Superman. What happens when the Dark Knight is moved to the City of Tomorrow, and the Man of Steel is forced into the gutters of Gotham? At first glance, it seems like a simple matter of adjustment. We expect these legends to pivot their traditional methods to fit the new terrain. Batman using high-tech skyscrapers for surveillance, and Superman clearing the smog with a single breath. This swap highlights a specific tension between a character and their surroundings. As it turns out, a hero's capability is tied to their native environment. Change the setting, and the very tactics that made them legends begin to fail. Metropolis at 10 a.m. is a pristine, sun-drenched urban utopia. Glass-canneled skyscrapers reflect the morning light onto clean, wide-open sidewalks. Batman's survival in Gotham relies on a specific set of environmental conditions: deep shadows, heavy rain, and the anonymity of the night. His entire methodology is built on using those shadows to generate fear. In Metropolis, the sun is the immediate enemy. Batman stands on the concrete in broad daylight, draped in heavy, pitch-black Kevlar with zero ventilation. He is sweating profusely, struggling with the physiological reality of a suit designed for a freezing, damp climate. The city's architecture offers no concealment. Without dark alleys to mask his approach, his usually stealthy entrances become loud and clumsy thuds onto the sunny pavement. He has to shield his eyes from the glare of the glass buildings rather than scanning for threats. Batman's traditional methods are largely useless here. While the physical street crime rate in the city is incredibly low, the corporate tax fraud is highly complex. Tackling these convoluted financial spreadsheets requires a completely different analytical approach than punching thugs. The utility belt is a collection of solutions for Gotham's physical problems. In the bright light of Metropolis, those tools are left without a purpose, as the tactical genius finds himself mismatched against a white-collar landscape. Shift the perspective to Gotham, a decaying city defined by rain-slicked streets, thick smog, and crumbling infrastructure. Street-level thugs in Gotham offer zero physical challenge to a Kryptonian. A heavy metal crowbar swung with full force simply shatters against Superman's chest. The real obstacle in Gotham is systemic cynicism. It is an environmental rot that cannot be resolved through physical strength or invulnerability. Superman's straightforward farm boy morality is met with immediate suspicion. Instead of cheers, the paranoid citizens of Gotham meet his rescues with conspiracy theories and garbage, rejecting the optimism he represents. The emotional cost of Gotham is high. He is forced to navigate corrupt institutions and a population that refuses to trust him. Dealing with a city that actively wants to remain broken is more draining than any physical battle with a monster. Superman experiences a state of total emotional exhaustion. He discovers that limitless power offers no leverage against a city defined by its own entrenched systemic decay. Look at them both. Batman holding an umbrella to hide from the sun while checking a tablet for tax fraud, and Superman sitting on a gargoyle in the rain, eating a soggy burger. This clearly illustrates the concept of environmental localization. A hero's overall effectiveness is deeply tethered to their native setting. When you sever that connection and transplant them into mismatched cities, their tactical methodologies break down, severely limiting their success. The setting provides the engine that makes a hero's methodology work. It turns out that Batman and Superman don't just protect their cities, they depend on those cities to remain who they are.